you're not gonna perform well. And I think that's one of the major compliments that I have to give Shane. I think that honestly, she shines when she is on stage. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one because we're gonna be talking about Shane Tormes and her full performance during Miss Global 2022. But first of all, before we even get into that, I just have to say a huge congratulations to Shane for really being able to get the title. I am super happy for her because I can only imagine how hard she had to work to get this title in collaboration with her team, of course. I personally have been following Shane on social media for quite some time, but we never really had the opportunity to interact. And to be honest, I didn't follow the pageant very closely because I was so busy with the interviews and the content and my, daytime job and stuff like that. However, as soon as it was announced that she was the winner of Miss Global, a lot of you guys were sending me messages and asking me to review her full performance, and that's what we are gonna be doing today. So as usual, if you enjoy my comments, my feedback, and my overall opinion, don't forget to leave a like on this video so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section what is your opinion about her overall performance. So without further ado, let's get right into the reaction video.
Be strong.
Okay, here she goes.
As you is again, Miss Philippines!
Beautiful national costume. Oh my god. Alright, so the video is not super high resolution, so in order for you guys to really appreciate the national costume, I will put a photo right here. But I just want to say, like, honestly, every single time I'm just blown away by the creativity of the designers and people who come together to create the national costumes, the gowns. It's just not only beautiful and precise, but it's also like so outside of the box. They don't think of like normal and the standard proportions. They really go out there, they go big, and they go very detail oriented, symbolic and meaningful. This national costume in particular pays tribute to the pearls of the Philippines. We know that the Philippines is known as the Pearl of the South, and I think that this is a very beautiful interpretation of it. We can see, of course, pearls all over the national costume, but also certain elements that hint to the ocean, and it's also all about the way that Shane wears the costume and that she presents it to the audience. So honestly, chef's kiss. I'm so happy with this.
And keep up.
Let's go.
Philippines!
Wow, okay. She's feeling herself. Alright. Give me a twirl with the hair. That was amazing. Okay, you know what? I think that, alright, Miss Global, I don't think they had... Did they have a swimsuit presentation? I don't think so. But they had this sportswear presentation, of course. And I think that in a situation like this, sometimes girls rely a little bit too much on their bodies when they are doing the swimsuit. I don't blame them, that's the category, literally. But when you are doing like a sportswear, you have to be a little bit more out there, add personality, make it fun and interesting to the audience, because of course, a lot of your body is still being covered. Although the clothes that they had are very fitting and very flattering to the girls' curves. I'm gonna say, I really love the way that she walks with so much confidence. I like the rhythm. I like that it's playful and that she is still able to connect with the audience. At the same time, the way that she twirls and that she just enjoys herself is so smooth. And you can see that even the hair follows the motion. It's like everything is perfectly coordinated, and I think that that's what it's all about when it comes to this particular category. Very often, keep in mind that these are sponsors who are paying for the clothes and are trying to showcase their brand. So when the girls go above and beyond, not only to show themselves under a positive light, but also to put the spotlight on the sponsors' clothes, this is something that the organizations usually really like. Because keep in mind, this is a job. If they win the title, they have to work with the sponsors, they have to work with the brands, and they become kind of an ambassador at the same time. So I think that this was definitely the right approach. I enjoyed it so much. Let's go.
Serbia.
Now we're going to the gown. Wow. It's like a very light pink, very feminine. regal. That's the category right here. Shane, girl, just giving us all of the fantasy. Wow, 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 wow. Jesus. Okay, you know what, you guys, I'm really gonna sound like a broken record here, but once again, I have to just give props to the craftsmanship of the gowns and the designers and the creators behind them. You know, I mean, the beauty queens work so hard. They train for literally like months and weeks and sometimes years in order to give the best performance, but we have to admit that it's really the teams behind them who make them look their best, who make them shine on stage with the styling, with the gowns, with the makeup, with literally everything. And when I look at this gown, I mean, the attention to detail is so intricate. I love that. First of all, the color, I love it. It's a very delicate pink. It's very soft. And you know, when I think of a pageant, I think that pink is kind of a stereotypical color. But when you do it tastefully, like you're doing it here, I love it. I appreciate it. I like that some of the sides and even towards the bottom of the dress, you can see a little bit of a nude illusion. I love that. I think it's playful. I think it adds a little bit of sexiness, which I, you know, always appreciate from the girls, especially when they work so hard for their beautiful bodies. So you flaunt it, girl. If you got it, flaunt it. But at the end of the day, we still have to give her props and admit that it doesn't matter how beautiful the dress is or the makeup or the styling. If you don't have, you know, already the beauty, and if you don't have the confidence, and if you don't have the presence to draw the attention to all of these elements, then you're not gonna perform well. And I think that's one of the major compliments that I have to give Shane. I think that honestly, she shines when she is on stage, and I'm guessing that's precisely why she got the crown. So rightfully so. She connects with the judges, smiles, gives like different facial expressions.
Serbia.
Everything is smooth.
Miss Philippines.
Come on, Philippines.
So, the Miss Global theme song is Built to Last. Please share to us what the song means to you and how you can relate to some of the lyrics in the song.
Uh-oh.
Salamat malam, Indonesia. So, I just wanted to share to you that before my global journey, Miss Global journey, I just lost my mom last December due to cancer. And she was the very inspiration why I took the motivation to continue my journey. Built to last, it means rebuilding my life until the very end. I believe that in every chapter, in every adversities, we have to stand up. I believe that even though my mom is not physically here anymore, she has the best seat in heaven right now watching over me.
Wow.
And I believe that whatever you've sat through, prayed through, cried through, is the setup for your next best season. Thank you so much. Terima kasih, Indonesia.
Wow. Girl was like, you know what? That was a mic drop. That wasn't even a mic drop. She ate the microphone, literally. You know, I really love when the answers are personal. I really adapted to the candidate, and I think that there's no other way to make it more personal than by talking about something that is a vulnerable moment in your life, a moment when you were you know, very sensitive, or a moment where you were at your lowest. I mean, losing a parent, and your mom, especially if she had a very close connection with her, that must have been, you know, a very challenging moment in her life. And for her to take the pageant and the entire journey to not only pick herself up, but also use that as an inspiration to make her mother proud, I think that it sends a beautiful message, not only for girls out there, but also just about how important the pageant was. Imagine yourself being part of the judging panel or the directors of the organization, and you see a girl that appreciates it so much. So it's not just a pageant, it's not just a crown or a title or a job. Like, she literally picked herself up from one of the most challenging and difficult moments of her entire life because of this. And the motivation behind it was her mother, and to make her proud ultimately. Ciao, I got the chills. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, Shane, girl. I mean, as I told you guys, just being fully honest, I didn't follow this pageant very, very closely. I was busy when this was happening, but wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Top 5. Is there another Q&A? Ooh, another Q&A. They're spoiling me today.
Yes. And every day we choose who we are by how we define ourselves. Angelina Jolie, actress and humanitarian. Every day we choose who we are by how we define ourselves.
Is this like a statement type of situation or?
In the Philippines, I've started mentoring girls during 2016. I can truly say that we define ourselves in how we act in the community or how we serve others. I always wanted to encourage people and young girls to pursue their careers or whatever they wanted to move forward in life. It's very important that we don't just define ourselves as an individual. It gives so much gratitude in heart to be able to carry out with other girls, to encourage them to pursue their dreams in life. I always believe that life is like an echo. It gives back to you what you have given. So I encourage every one of you to be fearless in the pursuit that sets your soul on fire. Thank you so much. Terima kasih, Indonesia. Thank you so much, Miss Philippines.
She nailed that answer and she still had time left. I mean, you know, I feel like very often, okay, let's have a conversation. This is not about Shane, but like very often certain beauty queens, they just have a way with words. They know how to use words. They know how to communicate effectively. And because of that, they're just very good with like throwing things around. But what I've noticed so far about Shane is that, first of all, the first Q&A, it was from a very personal point of view. It was a situation that really marked her on a personal level and something that it was painful for her. Now, for this time around, for this statement, I don't think this is a Q&A, but more of a statement type of situation. She is talking from a place of experience, you know, working with kids and working with children and seeing how you can build them and give them a better chance in life. I think that's what it's all about. And the fact that on top of that, she's not just talking about her experience, but she can make it inspirational. She can make it inspiring for other people. I think that that's really where she excels at. I mean, what she said, life is like an echo. You say it out loud and then it comes back to you, like something along those lines. Oh my god, it's one of those moments that I tell myself, how does she come up with like stuff like that on the spot with all of the nerves going around, like, and you still can come up with something so symbolic and like so meaningful. Give her a standing ovation. Oh my god. This is the final moment. Coronation time.
Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Bali, are you ready? Miss Global 2022 is Miss
Luis. Charot.
Philippines!
Philippines!
Claim your crown, girl.
Shane Tormes. And that means our first runner-up is
Miss Malaysia Saudi.
Okay, you know what, guys? For some reason, she reminds me of Samantha Bernardo. I don't know why. It's something with the face. Wait. There you go. Oh my god, so beautiful. She reminds me, like, her face is so familiar to Samantha Bernardo. But anyways, Putting that aside, I just want to say, like, I can only imagine how happy she must have felt at this particular moment, because we know that pageants in the Philippines are just like huge. So for you to go international and come back with a title is not only like a huge honor, but also a huge way to put your name out there and just be visible and influential in the pageant industry in the Philippines, and slowly but surely transition as well into other industries. Another thing that I would like to point out about this particular pageant, I love that I saw a few clips on social media, and the girls really seem to get along very well, to have like a bond and a sisterhood. I like that, especially she had a good link with Indonesia, and I know that very often the Filipino fan base and Indonesian fan base, you know, they go head to head, but you know, they're all countries from Asia and, you know, similar regions of the world. So I'm happy literally when I see them uplifting one another. When she was called into the top 5, we saw like an Indonesian flag bouncing, and they were so happy for her. And I think that we need more of that in pageantry. Don't you think? Like, sometimes it's enough with all the toxic and the comments and the hate and all of that, and it's just about celebrating the girls. Doesn't matter for when they come from. So there you go, you guys. I'm so happy. Once again, Shane, congratulations for your well-deserved title. Enjoy it, make your country proud, and you know, just use it to the full extent. And sending you all my love and, you know, everything that you deserve. So you guys, I want to hear your opinions as well, so please let me know down in the comment section what do you think about the entire performance. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people, and subscribe to the channel, of course, for more videos like this one almost every single day. Last but not least, we have a tradition here, and that is a hug at the end of each video. So come here. Thank you for joining me and staying with me until the end. I appreciate you. I love you. And until I see you next time, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one.